Hey guys, we're doing a hearty beef stew today. And I found some stewed meat on sale actually. So that's what gave me the idea to make a stew today. Well, we're going to clean it and put it in the pot. Alright, now that we have cleaned it and added some water to it, what I normally do is that I boil mine to get all of the dirt and grime off. Okay, now you see all of that film that comes off of the meat. Look, it's all around the edges of the pot. That disgusts me. I do not like that. I guess that comes with red meat, but you're boiling all of everything out of it actually. So I just take a spoon and I just scoop it on out. Now that is just what I do. Some people just boil it down and it will eventually disappear. But in my head, I just don't want that in my pot. Sorry. So I have removed it. And so now it has just like a little clear little film on it. Now I'm going to add some peppers and onions to it. I drain that and then I go back with the onions and peppers. Then I saute them. And I use me some organic chicken broth. So much flavorful than water. I think you guys would agree. If some of you guys have cooked with chicken broth, you know the flavor is so much better than just regular water. Why wouldn't it be? You have all that flavor. So that's what I do. Take a couple of cups of chicken broth and then I stir it around. And this really adds to the flavor. Now I'm going to add a couple things into my pot. I use tomato paste. Some people don't, but I do. I love the tomato flavor. I use the stewed tomatoes and I use potatoes. So I'm just going to empty those into the pot. You don't need that many potatoes. It's all going to add such richness and flavor. And it's also going to thicken up the pot as well. Excuse me guys, but I am holding the camera and my pot tends to want to twirl without me asking it to. So please forgive me for that. Yeah, production. We didn't have much of a budget for production, so I'm doing the one-man show myself. Production. That's awesome. So we just stir in the tomato paste. Most people do not do a red sauce, but I love to do a red sauce. My mom did, so I do it. It just really ups the flavor. Tastes so much better to me than just have a brown stew. Just my opinion. Now let's add in our carrots and mixed vegetables. And you can just add them as is, frozen, right out the bag. It's going to cook down anyway. And then I add the carrots. It's all going to cook evenly once it boils or simmers on the stove. Such a pretty color, isn't it? So healthy. So pretty. And isn't that red color so much better than just a brown muted beef stew? I think so. Just my opinion. Oops. Stirring a little bit too much. I almost dropped it. Okay. Now I have some seasonings that I use. And I know it's unorthodox to use a steak seasoning, but I love it. It has great spices in it. I also use cumin, adobo, and whole oregano. Awesome. So we just sprinkle our spices in. But you can use whatever spices you want. And I do not measure. I am a home cook and I just go by my eye and I go by taste. And I do not measure. So it is all up to you what seasonings you want to use. What recipe. Excuse me, my voice is going out. It is all up to you. Now let's see what's going on with it. Yes. Yes. A very hearty pot of beef stew. Hope you guys enjoyed this and you like it. Look what it looks like now. Yes. Can you imagine on a cold day having this hearty beef stew? Yes. So good. So hearty. Good for you. Thank you for watching and please subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thank you.